What's up, dudes? Back again with some Thief. I'm actually kind of excited. I haven't played this game in years. And I just went through all three of the original. And if I remember correctly, this game is pretty good. It's not bad. Just based off my vague memories, I think the last few levels were really just misses. But for the most part, the game was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Why don't we begin? Got all my settings. Hold up, I'll fix this up. Give me 1 sec. Alright, it's pretty much everything up, so why don't we just get into it? Let's see, difficulty. Opponents are weak and less aware. Opponents are competent and aware. Opponents are deadly, and civilian kills or knockouts are not tolerated. Okay, we can do custom, which I think I'll do. Classic Thief mods? What is this? Chapter save, manual saves, and checkpoint auto saves are disabled. I would try that on my own, but not while I'm making a video. Focus is disabled. Stealth and takedowns only. No reticle. Specialty arrows only. Blunt water fire and rope arrows. No food or poppies. Expensive resources. Slowed movement. Iron Man. That might be fun if you're like not doing a video. Iron Man is always fun. No upgrades, no kills or knockouts, no alert. I mean, all these are relatively fun, but some of them I don't agree with because like this, for instance, the specialty arrows. I mean, none of the thieves. All the thieves had broadhead arrows, so that's not exactly classic Thief, if you get what I'm saying. One of the things that maybe I would if I really wanted to get the original experience, I would probably get rid of like most of this stuff here. But I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go back and just go to what is it, this one? Yeah, let's just do normal. The game as the developers intended. I want to have too hard of a time. I typically like to beat games on normal first and then go back, raise the difficulty steadily. Like for instance with The Evil Within, I played on normal. I've beaten it on hard and I've beaten it on nightmare. I have not beaten it on Akumo though. That's too hard for me. I'm not that good of a gamer. Here we go. Thief Remake.
There's one thing this city's taught me. You can put a price on anything. Secrets, reputations, a life, and trust. If you have to ask, you can't afford it. But then I suppose none of that matters when you're me. After all, when did I ever pay for anything?
Already the voice acting, very different. Kind of sad. Garrett is legendary. Ooh, we can see our feet. So they brought that back from Deadly Shadows, which I actually really like. Okay, we can crouch. Oh, I think I should up my FOV a little bit. Where was it? It was over... Oh, over here? Yeah. Let's put it on max. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay, so that's like super sneak. Got you. Already, like for a 2014 game, this game looks really nice. I like the color grading. Yeah, the color grading is really nice. I'm surprised. I put actions to right mouse button just like the original Thieves.
Too much light. Let's make it a little more cozy in here.
Okay. Let's take some shit. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. I just love stealing shit. I don't know how I feel about the new voice actor. Like I said, I haven't played this game since 2014, so it's all relatively unfamiliar to me. Oh, we're just really getting in there, huh? Well, I have a master thief's eye after I've beaten so many thief games. Look, did I miss that? I did. There will be a lot of things. Wait, climb low obstacles? I think we got everything. You never know though, it's thief. They'll probably put something in a place you never would have looked. What was it? It's a button to zoom in. I don't remember what it was. Alright, let's climb, shall we? Ooh. Everyone in the market enjoying the festivities, buying food for their family at home. It all looks relatively peaceful. So it's definitely modern enough to feel modern, and what I mean by that is there's a distinct difference between Xbox 360 era and Xbox One era. I don't think games have changed all that much from the Xbox One era to the Xbox, what was it called? I don't even know, I never bought it. New Xbox. Sudden movements near birds will disturb them. What's a sudden movement to birds? Okay, I can move as long as I'm crouched, apparently.
Someone's a bird lover. That painting's more my taste. I should take a closer look.
A lot of damn birds, holy shit. Move the mouse or use the movement keys to feel for hidden switches behind frames. What do I feel without a vibrator? Okay, there it is. Oh, whoops. Ah, it's a conflict. I have to change my controls real quick. One sec. Let me figure this out. Okay, I think I got it figured out. So yeah, I made a middle mouse button instead of a right mouse button. So it's right here. There it is. Ooh. And a sweet spot for each pin. Simple enough. Does not sound nearly as satisfying as the OG Thief games. Whoa, come on guys, you should have just ripped that right out. Come on. I want to hear the lock clicking.
What the? Well, they do call the rooftops the Thieves' Highway. I just hope that's not who I think it is.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? Like the sky and the kind of like color coding with the sunset. It reminds me of Elden Ring. Doesn't it feel like Raya Lucaria Academy? Like, yeah. Kinda has that same, or maybe it's this rope arrow. To draw the bow, release to fire an arrow. Oh. Here we go. We will not be using climbing gloves this time around.
Aaron. Of course it is. Care to make a little more noise next time?
How else would you know it was me? Basso did tell you we were working together on this, right?
Well, I showed up, so what do you think?
I think you haven't changed a bit. Come on, it'll be just like old times.
You kind of look like you're part of like Sleeping with Sirens or something. Nice. Can I hold space? Ooh, I can hold space. That's good.
Glad you could make it.
Did you pick that route because it was fast or because you thought it'd be fun?
Can it be both?
Come on, let's get Basso his commission.
Light gem. The light gem displayed on the lower left corner of the screen indicates whether or not you are hidden in the shadows and dark areas. When the light gem is black, you are less likely to be spotted. Simple enough. It certainly is not as nearly thematic as
Are you going to use any of those shadows, Lady Lamplight?
I was just scouting ahead. I know you always like to go first.
I do think it's a big mistake having the light gem look like that. It feels like more Assassin's Creed than Thief, right? Should have been like the literal, like a gem, not just like a little circle. That is one mark off the style. Press R near corners to peek around them. Did it say I was harder to see when I'm peeking? Okay. Was I supposed to follow her? Probably. Gotta check for loot always. I'm thief-brained.
You should get yourself one of these. See you on the other side.
Looks like I won't be going that way.
Let's finish unloading before summer's day is over.
Why not drink to a job well done first?
We can't just leave the cart out here.
It's festival time. Your average thief will be under a table in an alehouse.
And the watch will be liquored up too. I'm not haggling fines with a drunk god again.
The voice acting is considerably better, which is natural because the last Thief that came out was in 2004. Oh wow, there's people everywhere, huh? So I suppose we should just try to get through. Someone left a little treasure for me. I gotta say, it looks really good. I was excited for this game and I hadn't even played much Thief at all back in 2014.
Garrett, come on.
I think I'm going to play like an assassin in this game. Because in all three of my playthroughs of the original ones, I was fairly nice to the guards. I mostly knocked them out and didn't really kill unless they were monsters. In this game, I think because Garrett looks like an assassin, I should play as an assassin. Plus, we're not the same Garrett. We're...
Jealous of the claw? I made it myself.
I'm sure the watch will be very impressed. They'll certainly hear us coming.
They'll have to catch me first.
Just be aware of your surroundings.
It's not about taking in the sights, Garrett. It's about taking in the loot.
So, you know what I'm getting here? Because if you remember at the end of Deadly Shadows, if you've seen it at least, he did pick up the keeper girl at the end, as if he was going to make a new protege. So I think that's why they went with this theme with the girl Erin. It's probably supposed to be like a pseudo sequel to Deadly Shadows, and this is probably supposed to be the same girl from the end of Deadly Shadows.
You do still steal, right?
I've been stealing since before you could crawl.
There's the Garrett I know. How about a friendly wager? Let's see who can take in the most.
All right. Well, you're going up against a literal master thief, so I wish you luck, but there's no chance. I do like how it's turned in at night. I didn't even notice until now that the sun is completely down.
Look what I found. You and me out on the town? Why did we stop doing this again?
Do you really need to ask?
She's impetulant. The right word? Petulant. Okay, so I have to stand up for some jump. Oh, I can peer through keyholes, can I? Which one? Ah, this one.
It pays to keep a low profile in places where I'm not welcome.
Ooh, that looks
There's a
cool.
lot of those places.
I really like that. And there's no one around, is there? You hear that wussy noise? Where's that huge and loud blaring lock in my ear? That might be the most disappointing thing yet. Sound effects in Thief 1 or the old Thieves were in general really, really good. Like picking up objects that got you money, picking locks, knocking people out. I mean, in Deadly Shadows, knocking people out felt so good, not only because they ragdolled so hard it almost broke the engine. It almost broke the engine, but also because it had this thump noise and it sounded like, I don't know, you're shooting a bean bag gun or something. I mean, that noise is fine. You know, getting money, it always sounds good, honestly. But the little jingle for the classic games is just unbeatable. In fact, I wonder, is there an option for that in the audio? No. Oh, you can turn Garrett's voice off? Are you guys that unconfident in Garrett? Oh my gosh. When have you ever seen a game where you can turn off the main character's voice? They must have been really worried about his actor.
The street like a watchman. At least do it out of the light. Everybody can see you.
The ale has to go somewhere, dear. I'm just the middleman. Besides, you're the only one watching.
I do want to switch the zoom in. I think the zoom in needs to be switched. Zooming in was so important in the original Thieves, and they have it on Y. Why would you have it on Y? Put it there. Is there a map in this game? Okay. I don't think so. 'Cause I know the city is relatively open world, isn't it? At least I remember getting lost in it quite a bit. Yeah, that should be good.
Every day I'm reminded what a catch you were.
Come on, let's go try those gabble wings.
Ooh, gabba wings. Can't go wrong with the gabba wing. Oh my gosh, I do remember this aspect of it. I think that because there's so many loading screens in this game, like you're opening windows constantly. Product of the time. They like to find creative ways to hide loading screens, like little button prompts in windows and things. It's definitely better than an actual loading screen. Oh, what's this? See, we take our time. We're old school. When you take your time, you find the real good stuff. Oh shit. Alright, note to self. Birds are really bad. Bad news. Keep an eye out for those guys. Seems like we're good.
So how much did you steal?
It's not how much you steal. It's what you steal.
And how you steal it. Looks like this primal stone thing that Basso wants is in the ceremony room at Northcrest Manor.
It's the Baron's mansion.
Dude, she's not cool.
Won't be easy.
Worried?
Yes, and so should you.
We'll be fine. I'll pick up your slack.
This job's getting more complicated by the second.
Treats their mentor like that. I think this was one of the most contentious points about the game, is just that character itself kind of rubs everyone the wrong way for no good reason. I do wonder if they'll
That's
have
a lot of guards.
the keepers.
They're definitely not here for the summer festival dance. A lot of guards means a lot of steel. Thieves and swords do not get on well.
I've never had a problem with swords. But then again, I'm not just a thief.
So I have a huge question. Where are the Hammerites at, bro? Don't tell me they got rid of the factions.
We can't let the Baron's guests see this thing giving out. And we can't frigging see without it.
You go off and on all the time.
So you can't fix it?
Do I look like an engineer to you? None of the staff can keep up with all his lordship's experiments.
Not going to be much of a brighter future if the lights don't work.
One of my favorite parts of any Thief game is listening to the ambient conversations. Hitman does it pretty good as well. Hitman is more of a comedic thing than anything else than a lore thing. But you learn a lot in Thief games by listening to what people say. You swoop to quickly move from shadow to shadow. Ah, I remember now. This is that one thing I was talking about way back then. It's like a dodge for sneaking. Okay. Slowly approach from behind and crouch to avoid. I wonder if different surfaces, because that was a huge part in all the Thief games, is surfaces having different noise levels. Close hold to steal items.
Ronson, over here.
Huh?
Help the new boy, will you? He's been trying to light a fire basket for 10 minutes.
What am I, his father?
Go on, before he sets fire to himself.
That's a point in this game's favor. It definitely feels better to pickpocket in this game. In fact, I would go so far as to say in Thief Deadly Shadows, pickpocketing felt awful. Some surfaces such as water make movement easier to detect. Ah, that's just what I was talking about. That's good to know. I'm glad they brought that back. Wonder if I can dodge through water or it'll still make noise. I don't think I didn't see that. How did he see me? I mean, he didn't see me, but he started seeing me. That's what I saw. Oh, that feels good. Oh my gosh, I like that a lot. Launch water arrows at open flames to extinguish them. Ah, yes, but of course.
Stupid drafts. Can't these damn things stay lit?
Just like Thief 2. Okay, did I miss anything? You gotta have a thief's eye in order to make the money. The big bucks. Don't mind if I do. I love how much people love leaving expensive things out.
Every time I get it going, it fizzles out again. You couldn't set a cloth aflame if it was doused in oil, son. I'll show you how it's done. If you pack it together too close, then the air won't feed the flames.
I should know better. My family used to be charcoal burners.
Oh, yeah? That's work you don't see much since the factories came. Huh? Oh, come on. What?
I need to take him down quickly, quietly, and
What the hell just happened? Why'd you kill this guard? He was barely older than you.
He was a guard, Garrett. Wrong place, wrong time.
You haven't changed, have you?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means I don't kill without thought or good reason, and I don't get paid for it.
So basically it's okay when you do it, but not me. I see. I get it. But you know that guard? He's not gonna wake up later and follow our trail to cause trouble.
When any guards wake up, I'm usually long gone.
I guess I won't be killing people. Garrett is making quite a good point. So I should RP correctly, I think. I mostly knocked out people anyway. It's not like, I don't know. Can you kill people with takedowns in this game? I don't think so. Oops. Should I? I think I should turn the sensitivity up just a little bit just for the doors, really. Alright, are there any goods around here that I missed? I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Let's pick this shit.
If you're so eager to leave, maybe I should go first.
Alright.
You're holding me back.
relying on that claw's holding you back.
I really don't like Aaron. I wonder if they were trying to go for that. I think they are. They're trying to make her immature and grab a bottle. Okay. Well, let's try it out.
Hey, what could that have been?
Okay, so if I hold interact button, we can just straight into holding him. That's kind of cool. There were a lot of situations in Deadly Shadows where like you had to wait like a few seconds to pick up the body and it made it a little awkward. Let's see. Is there any guards around to see? Not really. Let's grab the goods. I suppose we'll be going over the gate. Here, maybe? No. Where are we going? I guess we're just going straight to the gate, right? Oh no, right here. Oh, the white paint. White paint has helped once again.
Ring the frigging bells. If you keep pacing up and down, you'll wear through those new boots.
It's my girl, sir. She's presenting me to her father. He doesn't know I joined the watch.
And? City Watch means honor and respect.
The thing is, sir, he believes that rat-sack rumor about us being on the take.
Oh, does he? Then you pull his frigging nose out of his arse. Right?
Sir.
So it seems the City Watch is going to be the big faction in this game. I'm kind of sad if there's no Hammerites or Pagans. They were all together. They made like the trifecta of really cool factions. Let's see. Will they say something?
What? How did that get extinguished?
Look, there's shit down there. I kind of want to grab it, right? Oh, he
If someone's
relights
here,
it.
step out to where I can see you.
Holy shit. I was not expecting him to relight it.
I'm
They
fooling
certainly
myself.
never did that in the
There's
old
nothing.
ones. Technically, I can grab it. I just have to time it correctly. Once a thief, always a thief. You can't just leave something out in the open like that and not take it, right? I think, what is it? Is it F5? Let's see, here. Yeah. Now, the real question is, how much noise do I make when I drop down? Lighting is really good. Nice, we did it. I don't think there's anything else down there, right? Yeah, we're good. Let's go. Okay. There's a rope arrow there just for us.
You're worried I might beat you to this thing? I'd share, probably.
I'm worried you're gonna get us both killed.
I can handle myself, okay? I can move faster, I can climb faster, I can...
You could kill faster and make mistakes faster, I get it. You're not in control.
That's why I'm better. Deal with it. Let's just get the job done.
Oh man, she's so abrasive.
I think we'll do it without this.
Ooh, good move. Probably not like actually a good move, but in pettiness that ranks pretty high. I dig it.
I'm guessing that's what we're after. The primal stone.
Robes. Robes are always a bad sign.
Brothers Cornelius, Aldous, present the keys.
That's Baron Northcrest.
Brothers of the Awakened, we are gathered here to usher this city into a new age. One of progress and industrial enlightenment. Let us begin the channeling of the primal. Sembla Instrakakan. Skamamakana.
Come on, let's go down there. This will be fun.
No. We're done here. Job's over.
What? Are you joking?
Something's not right. It's too dangerous. And you're not ready yet.
You know, I'm not a kid anymore. I can do this. I'm going down there with or without you.
Not without this, you're not.
How the hell would you steal that? She must be literally retarded.
Don't move!
She is actually retarded, holy shit.
Use me the claw! Alrighty then. That kind of hurt to watch. I mean, so many like really bad, like, oh man. I totally already understand exactly where this story's going. I don't even have to play the game to completely understand exactly where we're going. Kind of a shame,
hey,
but...
Looks like he's waking up. Come on. Stop slacking. We gotta get him in the city before they call the lockdown.
Pace yourself, boy. We just need to get him to the clock tower, safe and sound, and then we'll be rosy.
Where's this car going?
Baker's in Stone Market.
Was I talking to you? Hey! Get moving! Fucking beggars.
Makes you miss the old watch.
Okay, so there's a plague.
The voices! Stop the nightmares! The gloom's getting worse.
Everywhere except Oldale. Someone should do something.
Nobody gives a shit about us, boy. You'll learn that soon enough. Holy cow!
cares about is progress. You want to see
Alright.
more of these bloody pipes everywhere?
You are the boss! That's enough!
Do you? That's not food for our bellies. That's not medicine for the sick. You don't think you're safe because you got a job shoveling shit for the rich. The Baron has a noose for every one of us. But change is coming. Orion is going to bring change. The Baron will burn. See? See? They're scared of the truth.
Keep your head down.
You there! Who are you speaking with? Stop!
Ooh. He looks cool. I'll give him that. That's exactly the same character I play in every D&D campaign.
Something's not right. I'll make the clock tower clear my head.
Don't let him get away! I'm right behind you, scum!
Alright. Oh yeah. They did a good job on the city. I mean, the city looks fantastic. And the steampunk aesthetics are there. But what I really don't see are the Hammerites, bro. Where are the Hammerites at? This is incredibly disappointing because that was my favorite faction in the original series. What's this? Okay, I don't speak cough, but okay. Okay, we can use space to reach higher places with the claw. F1. The benefits of strict curfew. Stopping the dreaded gloom is everyone's responsibility. The lockdown of the city's streets, like the livestock's coals before it, has been observed to have a marked effect. Offered Dr. Troy of Stone Market. Ooh, that's the place from Deadly Shadows. It is indeed the most unwholesome interaction of melancholia with the surrounds of the afflicted that causes the spread of this interminable phage. I recommend that all, from the hale and healthy to the infirm, should adhere to the curfew. Meanwhile, every citizen may rest assured that the Baron's finest physicians continue to work tirelessly at finding a cure. This is truly a time of great change and progress. So we do have like a industrial revolution, heavy industrial revolution theme going on here. Like pre-workers' rights type thing. Oh, you see that over there? I almost missed that. Oh. You can hide and shift to barge out. What is that? I see. In case you get caught, right? We won't be getting caught today. Alright, let's get up here. I just grabbed an energy drink and I'm ready. I am energized. H to consume food and regain a portion of health. Fair enough. Do I need to use it right now? Okay. I don't need it. I don't want it. Yeah, it kind of feels less medieval-like because one of the coolest things about Thief, in my opinion, is that it's medieval fantasy, but it has like this heavy steampunk just thrown into the mix, whereas this feels like turn of the century 1800s going into the Industrial Revolution, and it's entirely a different vibe. Granted, I think this is a cool vibe. I think this is a great vibe, but It's not necessarily quote unquote a thief vibe. The Hammerites played a big role in that medieval and steampunk vibe because they were like building castles and they had, you know, hammers and armor and whatnot. Whereas this, it just feels a lot more modern than the Thief one did, you know what I mean?
I can't make sense of this order, locking ourselves in. Guess that's why I'm not...
All going where they shouldn't. Only the commons making a bad situation worse. Hey, hey, hey! Where do you think you're going? Lockdown!
Shutting the city up like this won't stop the gloom spreading. We're only sitting on a coffin.
Sitting on it and getting paid.
The Watch have locked down Stone Market. But when did I ever let a lock hold me back?
I found that dialogue really interesting because it kind of furthers that idea that we're not in a medieval era. We are full front going into the 20th century. I mean, he's even using, what's his name? Oh, Marxist, like, what do you call it? Marxist, class ideology language, you know what I mean? So, like, we're well past the medieval age. He's using, like, postmodern language. So... very interesting. It's definitely not medieval at all. In fact, it's 300 years late. You know what I mean? 200 years, whatever it is.
Doesn't feel safe on the streets.
Was I supposed to go up? Wait, what was that? Oh, peek. Alright, I was just thinking about the dialogue. Can I jump down? I can't seem to jump down. I'm missing something and I'm not quite sure what. Oh shit, there's a jump down. Ooh, he has shit on his waist. I think I might have to ingratiate myself. I wonder if lightning makes me visible. I gotta be careful if that's a thing. It does. It makes me for a split second visible. Alright. Note to self, lightning dangerous for thieves. Yeah, he was like using Marxist-Leninist like class language, you know, and it's way later than the original Thief games were. Motifs of the original Thief games were.
Start some trouble. I'll put them in their place.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. He takes a little while to notice. I do have to wonder if that's a product of the modern game developers. Anything over here? It certainly seems like a product of the time. It came out in 2014. It was a huge thing to shove that kind of politics into games back then. Well, I wouldn't say huge. Huge is a little excessive. But it was pretty popular to have that kind of politics. Maybe not even that kind of politics. I still think that's excessive. It's definitely not a huge thing. It wasn't. Who's this?
You just bobbed me in.
Shit.
Huh? Footsteps? Here.
I messed up big time. I thought he was just a random bum.
Here. Be ready for anything.
Oh, I like that. It made me like rap with him. That's cool. I feel like there's got to be a lot more in this alley. Apparently everyone in this horribly destitute city just leaves shit lying all around in their alleys.
I can smell the river from here.
Alright. So, surely there's something else around here, right? One thing I do remember about this game is stuff being rather expensive. So I think it would behoove us to make sure we're very thorough so we can have a good time. What's that? Yeah, what's down here? How do I drop down? No, that's not how. See? Ouch. Hold up. What the hell, dude? How do I drop down? You don't actually have a jump button in this game, I'm realizing now. Climb, jump, swoop, space, which I did push and it didn't do anything. Drop down, X. Okay, that's good to know. It never told me that. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Oh, what's down here? Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't say that kind of language was extremely popular or even prevalent, really, but it was a specific era and a specific time that had that sort of rhetoric pretty popularized, especially in the mainstream. I think people have moved past that quite a bit, especially in this era.
The claw's fairly quiet when used the right way. Erin made this thing sound noisier than it is.
Erin's just a little newbie face, isn't she? You know, one of the things I really liked about the original Thief was its ability to not only represent but show religion. Hammerites, for instance, and the pagans, both opposite sides of the spectrum. The Hammerites were traditional, you know, kind of like almost like a pseudo-Catholicism. But instead of God, they worship technology. Well, they did worship God. They worshiped the builder. But this game, I'm not seeing a whole lot of that. I think that's one of the things I really dislike about the modern eras. They have a hard time showing spirituality in like a fleshed out and representative way.
Stonecutter's Court closed for the night. No thoroughfare.
What are you looking at? Price on that jeweled mask. Be enough to feed 100 squawking mouths for a year.
Don't you go catching a conscience now. Worse than a
The suicide
I can cut through
sickness.
the jewelers to get around these gates. Besides, that mask sounds interesting.
Bypass the lockdown gate and find a way into the jeweler's shop.
Them in their place. Damn light is still on the blink. Anyone left who knows how to fix these frigging things?
Good luck finding a guilty whose fingers ain't
Oh man, this just makes me sad again. Because if it was Old Thief, they'd be like, well, let's go find some Hammerites. The Hammerites would never let the lights go out. They would be pissed off. They would have to fix it. They would get criticized by the builder himself.
This damned city.
Oh, I do have broadhead arrows now too. I actually don't know how potent they are. Well, I think I might just still kill. I mean, it's just fun. I spent 3 games doing the not like pacifist, but knocking out mostly. I didn't go out of my way to kill, and I'm kind of itching to kill in this game. I don't know why. Just feeling like I should do it. Something right there. Single gold coin. You can get up from there too. Thing over here. What's this? What's all this? It's awfully quiet down here. So what is the suicide sickness? I don't remember that. Remember that at all. What's this? Okay. Nothing. Kind of seems like a little storeroom. Ooh. Another newspaper. Clock tower stops again. 514 NRY 830. Maybe the date. Or maybe the date and page number, because it's a newspaper. For the third time in as many years, work to restore the city clock tower has been halted in tragedy. To the horror of assembled market goers, a child worker fell to his death in the plaza this morning. We're going further with this 20th to 21st century, like, workers' rights style, like, Industrial Revolution motif. Workers downed tools and refused to climb the scaffolds again following the accident. The foreman for the operation arriving later that day claimed superstitious nonsense to be the problem's root. He refers, of course, to the legend of the chief engineer, crushed by his own gears during the tower's construction. As a factual reporter, this paper can only observe that, haunted or not, the clock tower has staked its claim to infamy. What's that menu? Yeah, what's all this? Collectibles. 84 collectibles. The glittering plumage. A forgotten keepsake from the Lady Christina's party-going youth before the accident that left her obsessed with caring for injured birds. Alright, I kind of like this. This is a cool aspect. I really like this. Oh, that was one of the things I think the original Thief could have done better, is give some lore behind the loot. Not too much loot in the original Thief games had, like, some serious lore behind it. Like, there were things like the Kershik, like, a tapestry, or, like, the Baron's scepter, whatever it may be. There were some things that did have the lore behind it, but for the most part, wasn't too much behind unique loot. It was more like a reference to something you already knew rather than an explanation to something deeper within the lore. Statistics. Okay, so this is for this chapter. So there's 6 out of 60. Interesting. What did this do for me? Extinguish 9 flames, headshot 4 threats, lift all loot items. Wait, so it wants me to headshot people. Okay, I can do that. Tools and upgrades, trinkets, resources. Water arrow. Broadhead arrow. Deals damage over a good distance to offer a wide range of use from deadly to dexterous. Okay. Wait, we have a map? Can I go up a floor? Alright, my bad. I was getting lost in the sauce. Let's see. Is there anything else around here? Not really.
Okay. I say we put out the fire. Hold up. There we go. I do want to be at least more thorough than I normally would playing on my own. Really what I like to do is beat a game quickly and casually and then go through hardcore. And seeing as I beat this game almost 10 years ago, I beat this game, I'm thinking we should go a little more hardcore than normal. Yeah, the steampunk... No, to be fair, this isn't necessarily a steampunk vibe. It's more of a turn-of-the-century vibe. Steampunk vibe involves, like a different time period, in my opinion. Actually, no, this is actually pretty steampunk, yeah. I can agree with that. Depends on how high the technology goes. As of right now, we haven't seen anything too technologically advanced. What's this? Oh, it makes a loud ass noise. Okay, I better be careful then. Ooh. Pretty sensitive. I just tried to run while crouched. That tells you how much I played Thief.
I saw those watch bastards looking in. Hope they don't get any ideas.
Ooh, he has 2 pouches on him. I think it said you were less visible when you're peeking, so I should remember that and use it to my advantage.
Wish there was a sloop stall nearby.
I say we wait for that 2 guards to come back. We'll knock them out and drag them over here. There they are. I have patience in abundance after trying to go through the last level of Thief 1.
Huh?
Oh shit.
Halt where you are!
I made a big oopsie. What are they up to? That hit him? Ooh. Interesting. It doesn't one-shot kill, but they were alert, so I don't know, maybe I have to be behind them like in the first couple of games. Is this where I was? Yeah, I think I went this way, right? Yeah. I gotta collect that. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I'm all the way back here. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, that's cool. He automatically loots whatever's on them.
Thought I found making a warship. But
Okay, so when you save and load, it doesn't save exactly where you were like most games do. So that's good to remember that I
shouldn't be too quick to reload like I did with the other Thief games.
The claw's fairly quiet when used the right way. Aaron made this thing sound noisier than it is.
All right. Give me that grub.
What are you looking at?
Price on that jeweled mask. Be enough to feed 100 squawking mouths for a year.
Don't you go catching...
All right. You've had your fun.
I can cut through the jewelers to get around these gates. Besides, that mask sounds interesting.
Let's see. Let me reload and see how it puts me. Will I still be back there? Oh, wait. It does put me... I guess I just didn't autosave. That's good, because I really don't want to have to, like, redo large swaths of the
Damn lights are still on a blink.
game while recording.
Anyone left who knows how to fix these frigging things?
Good luck finding a guildsman whose fingers ain't broke.
I'm curious if I can nab one of them without the other knowing. And I also wonder how high they can see. Like, what's the verticality of what they can see?
What I'd give for coffee.
Nice. Look at that, dude. I'm just a beast at this point. Look at that shit. Now we should hide the bodies. Now I can explore at my leisure. I do think we should hide these guys and not just leave them in the middle of the street. Yeah, I played a lot of Cyberpunk. Okay, so I have a good, decent idea of how to play a first-person stealth game. Kind of funny that the guy next to him didn't realize at all. I did kind of do that quickly, though, to be fair to him. So, are there any goodies? Yeah, I definitely, just because Garrett in this game looks like an assassin, I think I'm just gonna do full assassin roleplay. I'm gonna do like full on assassin roleplay, dude. Plus, I kind of want to find everything. I'm definitely not going to find everything, but I want to. I couldn't even crack a dent in the original Thief games, and I think, personally, I think I was pretty thorough. So they have a real-ass curfew, huh? People are afraid to leave. You can see someone in there. Maybe they're sitting at their desk writing on a cold and rainy night, trying to make what's left of the night as best they can. Yeah, this is where the newspaper was. I want to definitely get that again. I want to try to be at least a little thorough. I think when I played this as a kid, I guess I wasn't really a kid. I was more of like a late teenager. Kind of went through it willy-nilly, didn't really read anything. And kind of just zoomed through it. That was it. Alright. Now we're behind. I should put this out. want to get that challenge, right? Do you get more points for that? I don't know. What was it? F1? Objectives. Find a way into the jeweler's shop. Okay. What's up there? Oh. So are they affected with the suicide sickness, or? I wonder. What do these say? Join the watch today. Free helmets and hot meals. Doesn't get much better than that. Revolt Workhouse. Attention, join today. Authority control can be yours. Just keep the streets clean and the city safe. Recruiting all able-bodied citizens, no previous experience required. I just love that. That's what they're getting. Free helmets and hot meals. You don't really need much more than that as a grown adult, to be fair. Maybe helmets are in short supply and everyone wants them. That's how they cornered the market on the Street Watch applications. We are watching. What is that? Is that the Palantir? Help us build a safer city. Work for the watch and do your part. You know, I'm curious if what they were thinking is that this game was going to be more successful than it was, and that in the second part they would introduce the Hammerites, but I think that's me coping. I think they weren't going to have the Hammerites in the game at all, and they were just going to pull from that theme. At least that's what my theory is right now. Alright. So, I think we've been pretty thorough out here. Let's try to make our way inside now. Oh, there's a window up there. How do I get up there? Ah, right here. Alright. Let's take a little peek-sees.
A few guards. Residents upstairs. Stealing the mask shouldn't be a problem.
We watchies, the foresties, and the night sees. Trickster, the forest god. I don't remember how they say it. I love the way that the pagans talk in the first one. Focus vision? What is that? Well, I guess we should try it. Okay.
I feel like I can think and act faster than normal when I concentrate. What happened to me?
Oh, so he was affected by whatever... What was it called? The eye? No, not. That's from the first game.
If I had a lady like his upstairs, I would not let the bed go cold.
I should get more sleep.
So these are the City Watch, huh?
All these beauties. I'd lift one myself if I didn't need the job.
Hungry as a...
I wonder, can I put them inside the closet? No. It's fine. You can chill there, buddy. Look at all these goodies. Don't mind if I do. Right. I will say, it feels pretty freaking good to steal in this game. The only thing it's missing is my favorite jingle. Doodloop, doodloop. How does it go? Doodloop. I can't. There's no possible way I can recreate that noise, but let me tell you, it's a great noise. Fantastic noise. It's kind of like Silent Hill's jingle. Yeah, you can't go wrong. Speaking of Silent Hill, I hope the remake that just came out recently comes with the Born from a Wish scenario. I love that shit. It's one of my favorite things. Man, we are just making out like bandits right now. A light switch, huh? That's more like it. I want to check everything before I steal the mask. I don't know how this game works. Like if it just cuts to the next scenario after you complete the objective or not. Unsure. Oh, that's fantastic. Let me tell you, you know what the strongest enemy in Deadly Shadows was? It was sitting guards. Basically, you were forced to use utility in order to take them out. To be very fair though, I'm kind of weird. Like I like knocking everybody out in the level. So that kind of puts a little wrinkle in the tapestry there for me. Yeah, it's a thing I developed when I was young. I played at Splinter Cell a lot from a young age, and my favorite thing to do is just to clear the levels out and look around. This one's a little tricky. There it is. Feels pretty good, not gonna lie. It's just missing that really amazing noise they made in the original ones. Ah, yes, of course. His savings.
Now, what do we have here?
The sootback bracelet. Let's check a look, says. This bracelet belonged to Lady Uriana, whose husband took a faint and was trampled by his prize stallion. Well, she must have been a doozy if she was wearing a serpent's. To be fair, I'd be wary of anybody who wears serpent jewelry. I will say this first level right here, this chapter 1 so far, has really good impressions. I'm really digging the way this world feels, the aesthetics. I think my main like thing so far has been like Erin. Like she's such an unrealistically stupid character. Like it kind of just ruins the whole beginning. Like she's so stupid it's to the point where your suspension of disbelief is shattered with a hammer. And of course, the lack of Hammerites is really, really upsetting. Like, literally my favorite action from the first one. The originals. The reason I can already tell the Hammerites aren't there is because if you notice in that first cutscene, there was no hammer symbology in the little ritual they were performing. You can tell almost immediately. It's like, yeah, I guess the Hammerites aren't here. The lock. It's out here. Is this just the main street, I think? Okay.
Expensive hat. I'll tell him.
And what's up here? We takes a look, sees. Oh, there's a cool way to get in.
Going on forever.
I do want to go downstairs. I think that... Ooh. No, I think a pacifist run would be really fun in this game, actually. Oh yeah, I love that dodge. That dodge is so satisfying. I don't know what it is. It just feels great. Okay, let me use my focus. Make sure. I already missed some shit. Ooh. They notice if the cupboard's open. I should definitely remember to close it, I think. I'm not sure if it's that realistic. Okay, we got all that. Okay, it's just that door, that's fine. What's this? Why is it lighting up? No? Okay, what about in here? Ace in the joint. Let's check downstairs now. I think I saw 2 people down there, right? Yes.
Salt is still not ready.
Where was the woman at? I heard 2 people.
Let's see now. Cousin, I half expect us to join the piles of unsettlers sloughing about in the rain of town. Let us pray that it does not. For I have a delicate proposition from which we could both benefit richly.
Who are you praying to? Builder is not in this world, apparently. So surely the developers have come up with another elaborate religion, right?
Where was I? Benefit richly. So for the madam, I made a gilded copy, set with the very finest glass, befitting a whoremonger.
What's he writing to? It's fine. Definitely more of an assassin than a thief, personally. What's this? Lee Grove's letter. Cousin, I half expect this to join the piles of unset letters sloughing in the rain uptown. Let us pray that it does not, for I have a delicate proposition from which we could both benefit richly. My usual clientele, the middling class, have little taste and less money. So I ventured my services downriver to a Madame Zhao Zhao. A South Quarter madam. Have payment up front. Of course there's danger, but the thrill has driven me to fashion quite the piece. Cousin, one deserving of a noble home and a noble's purse. So for the madam, I made a gilded copy set with the very finest glass befitting a whoremonger. Real money is in the original piece. I'll keep close in my workshop till you find a buyer outside this reeking city. Madam and her pet jackknives will never know. L. Yeah, there's more talk of class. I don't think that was really a theme in the original games, and I don't begrudge it at all. I think class politics is actually really, really good. I wouldn't necessarily use the same terminology from Marx, though. I do think class... Ooh. Class politics is an important part to understanding how city-states work. But it can also lead to like sort of like not the most interesting storylines if you focus your entire lore around that. That's one of the things I loved about the original Thief games, is that they didn't need to go there. They went there with like the more spiritual aspects of the Hammerites. Like if you read all the notes in the Hammerites in all 3 games, you pretty much know everything they believe in, and it was really fleshed out. Almost to an absurd point. Well, 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 what do we have here? Yes, brilliant. You thought you could hide it from me, didn't you? Ooh. I do not have a code, but I did get a note. Let me see. $739. I mean, that's obvious, right? That's definitely got to be it, for sure, right? All right, let's see what we got in here. Ooh.
More extravagant than my usual masks. One for the collection.
A superb piece of masquerade finery, inlaid with Serendi jewel work. Brilliant, to say the least.
I'll be invited to a ball. I'll see myself out. An upstairs window should get me over that gate.
Not quite ready yet. Still need to case the front here. I was thinking that was... Yeah, let's get all this shit.
Must be Lygrove's fake. It's the best kind of fake, though.
A mass set with jewels that only a practiced eye could identify as fine glass. Interesting.
One
good strategy.
Coin.
Right, what about all this stuff? Yeah, got it? Oh, hold up. Let's see. I should be able to see, right? Was it here? Statistics, yeah. So let's see. 43 out of 60. So I missed quite a bit. Sounds about right. Some of those levels in the original Thief games took a lot of replaying to kind of figure out exactly where everything was. And what is this door? I could have sworn I heard a woman earlier in this room. Maybe I was tripping balls or something. Okay, that's the back alley. I already explored all that. I think the camera movement is really nice too. Like you have like this sort of head bobbing where you kind of slide diagonally a little bit off the Z-axis. Sorry, I was just looking at my feet. See how the model looks. If they were able, maybe they were thinking of trying a Deadly Shadows type thing where they had a third person mode. Can I just bop them like from the front? Nice. They have to scream like that? Nice. You gotta love physics. What's that? A ration. They're all just eating rations, bro. What kind of state is this city in? It's literally like military rations. And these people are supposed to be wealthy too. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I do wish there was an animation for that. It kind of looks a little goofy because there's not like, he doesn't even get up to like swing it at her. He kind of just swipes and she goes down. Alright, let's see what we got here. A whole lot of nothing. The the Franconogram. Franconogram. A little funny. Okay.
This is my way out, but once I drop down, there's no coming back.
Fair enough. Let's be thorough, shall we? What's this? Who watches the watchhounds? Why, the Baron City Watch, of course. After the recent livestock culls, due to the suspicious citywide sickness, some may have feared for the furry members of the Watch. However, Watch Patrolman Tullingsworth has come up with an ingenious solution. We put the dogs in cages, he said yesterday. It stops people from thinking they're just waiting around to be supper. Residents can surely take to heart in knowing that the city's most dedicated guardians are indeed safe from accidental harm. Such a decision truly represents an answer to the weakness of man. Interesting. People eating dogs? Are they that desperate in this world? Almost out of focus. I should be careful. Lockdown. The streets rang with the cries of the watch, ever vigilant against the ongoing plight of the gloom. The great gates closed, the curfew was called, and nary was a dutiful citizen seen in the streets. Captain of the watch, Orsley Durham, called it the most successful quarantine measure to date. This lockdown is for the safety of our valued citizens, he said, overseeing the closure of Traitor's Gate this evening. And we have the Baron to thank for everything, he added, before returning to Dayport. What a truly modest hero of the city. Now, I will say, it's kind of creepy. This game came out in 2014, and it's depicting a pretty good rendition of what happened in 2020, I will say. Right, so another random person's abode, huh? Doesn't seem like there's anything particular in here.
Smells terrible. The old man remembers the Shellbridge fires. Flames so bright, night became day. Or was it smoke so thick, day became night?
Well, I read that before the Baron was born, the city was at war.
Read it, did you? Oh, bloody friggin' duh. Nothing like being there, is it? These streets have seen all manner of shit. Fires, plagues.
Don't forget the war.
It was with Blackrock, all right? More of a squabble than a war. Of course, if our neighbors catch wind of the shit pile we're in now, you'll see your bloody war.
I know it's a little early, but I was thinking
Wonder
there's...
if the Baron can do something to stop the sickness from spreading.
Word goes, we're getting orders to off anyone who shares lodging with the Gloomer. House by house.
What? That's serious business. Shit, would we get more coin?
What is this? Watch out. I'll need to step lightly.
Okay. Hold up, does he have some stuff in his coin purse? Oh man, this might be my greed getting the best of me, but I kind of want it. No, but I was gonna say earlier, there is a distinct lack of fantasy in this game that I'm noticing.
Hey?
Ah, it didn't work. It didn't work. Okay. Oh shit. Wait, what am I doing? Oh shit, I'm messing up big time here. Alright. Forget that ever happened. No, but there is a distinct lack of fantastical elements here.
Wonder if the Baron can do something to stop the sickness from spreading.
Word goes, we're getting orders to off anyone who shares lodging with a Gloomer. House by house.
What? Well, that's serious business. Shit, would we get more coin?
I could try throwing a bottle.
What could that have been?
Probably nothing, but check it out.
This is the Baron's watch. Someone there?
Nice, we did it.
Seems to have been nothing.
Hey, bottles are pretty potent in this game, holy shit. Alright, we're good. And he doesn't have anything.
What is this? Watch, Allie. I'll need to step lightly.
I mean, just think about it. In Thief 2, we had invisibility and speed potions. There's like pagans doing shamanic magic with vines. Hammerites can perform rituals that repair things. I mean, I haven't seen much of anything even suggesting a fantastic element other than the beginning with that jewel. Hey, she might actually do that. Be careful, bro. I should use a water arrow here, I think. Wait, no, 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 no. How do I put it away? What is that? Is that a fire arrow? Oh, I don't have any more water arrows. Oh, that's a shame. It's fine, it's fine. Okay. Oh. Hmm. And jump up there. Nothing there. But I can climb up here. So I think we should. Yeah, I think the only thing so far that we've seen is the ritual they performed at the start. What is the point of that, I wonder? Surely we have to do it, right? Holy shit.
You're not very subtle. Or a thief.
Don't get too worked up.
How did that not get both of them?
You're here somewhere. I will find you.
Oh, he has something on his belt.
You've got to come out sometime.
Oh, I like this game.
No luck. You no doubt ran off by now. Don't let your guard down.
Halt where you are.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Don't make me chase you.
Hey? Oh shit, he just knows. Ouch. So what, I just can't run away? Is that what you're trying to say?
You won't get away.
Yeah, they just know.
I can't keep this up.
That's a little annoying, if I have to be honest. What about up here? Wait, he just knows I'm up here? Okay, that was really awkward. Holy shit. Okay, so I still have this stuff. Appears so.
What is this? Watch alley? I'll need to step lightly.
You're kidding.
I swear. Oh, please, sir. Please.
Halt!
They can hear pretty far. That would have never been heard in the original Thieves. Sure, it's more realistic, but it's also interesting. Maybe it's because they saw me, because you remember in that, right outside the jeweler store, I knocked out a dude like right next to him?
You're kidding.
Yeah, they probably just saw me rather than heard me, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Captain's orders. He said go stand under the window of that woman on Bleach Market. Her with a face that the rakers would throw back in the river. Try to make it crack a smile.
Careful. She's off to fetch the piss bucket.
All right. Oh shit!
They cry about martial law, but you don't see them leaving.
We lock the gates, you fog skull.
They say old what's-his-name's gone down with the gloom.
Who? He had it coming.
Nice. That's all I wanted to do. I wonder if they'll notice, because in all the other Thief games, people would notice after a few seconds that their shit is gone.
When was the last time anyone saw his face?
I guess they won't notice. Can I jump over there? Yeah, I can. So your focus does not regenerate, so you have to be very careful with it and not use it too much. Just want to make sure there's no goodies. It doesn't look like these guys have anything to pickpocket. Actually, it looks like he... No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Thought I heard a water arrow. Music kind of sounded like a classic water arrow noise. Nice. Opportunist. You preferred using the environment to your advantage over all other means. So how do they do that exactly? Ooh, I missed something, huh? What could I have possibly missed? I felt like I was really thorough, to be honest. 53 out of 60. Interesting. Okay. Fair enough. That was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that mission. It also allowed me to make a lot of observations about the differences between the two games. What's this? There are no items at this time. Oh, I can stash things. There's no real need for me to do that at the moment. Is it something about a display being updated? Star of Aldale Necklace under bank protection. The famous Star of Aldale Necklace was placed this week in the vault of Stone Market First Bank while the unfortunate affairs of its owner are settled. As reported last month, Lady Abigail Hodnall perished in a devastating blaze that destroyed her ancestral home. The valuable Star of Aldale miraculously survived the conflagration. Inspectors determined the fire was accidental, thus opening the way for her assets to be released to surviving family members. The bank announced today that it would begin an inquiry on behalf of the late Lady Hodnall to locate any surviving kin. His pad is a lot more fleshed out as opposed to the one in Deadly Shadows. This must be the display for unique stash. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Makes it a lot easier. Okay. Got you. Let's see. What's up here?
Jennifer.
Who the hell are you? Come see me when you get back. B. Okay. Meet Basso at the crippled Burrick. I do have to say, I just thought of something critical, and it's kind of extremely disappointing. Did you see his eye? His eye is already messed up. Oh, what a missed opportunity, dude. He could have fully fleshed out that scene where he gets his eye ripped out. That would have been like shocking, entertaining, and a nod to the old game. I don't know how they could have missed that opportunity. They could have found any other way to rip his eye out in the storyline of even this game, and then added the ability to zoom when he gets his mechanical eye. Oh man, what a huge missed opportunity. I like the skybox. Skybox looks pretty nice. Stone Market, yes. All right. So now we're in the city proper.
It's a passing thing, sir. I'm sure of it, not the gloom.
In 2 days, send men to claim his property for the crest. And have them bring it.
Nice. Ooh, a mini-map. I'm a baby and I need help, so I'm gonna use it. Hold up, I'm actually pretty curious. Is there a legit map? There is. Okay, the crippled Burke is there. I wonder if there's different sections of the city, kind of like Deadly Shadows, or if this is the big... I don't know how big this is. It seems pretty big, actually. But I am curious if there's other sections of the city that we have to go through. I don't remember. Thought I saw something shiny. Oh. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh gee, a whopping 1 gold. What's this? Is this just a random house? Propaganda seems to be a huge part of this world. Respect it. The Baron's got to do his thing, you know? I gotta remember to use peek as much as I can, because I think it said at the start that it makes you less visible. What's this? New instructions. Regards the reports from your quacks on handling of the gloom situation. I propose that you draft a new report based on the following guidelines. I want to encourage a steady flow of gloomers through the works for processing. Upwards of 100 a day should suffice. I understand the sickness can develop with dramatic speed. Indeed, a man who might have appeared perfectly well at evening could be found on a death cart come morning. In that case, his house should also be thoroughly cleared before condemnation. Your assistance in this matter will be appreciated. The Thief-Taker General. Ooh. Having their own position, like, they have a designated position against thieves, so they must really hate thieves. Secure the streets, protect the cities. Watchguard Munyon. Summary. Weapon stores, 6C, move to the Black Alley stash. All armaments inspect and logged by Guards Munyon and costs. The streets rang with the cries of the watch, ever vigilant against the ongoing plight of the gloom. The great gates closed. The curfew was called, and nary... Oh, I already read this. That's probably why I didn't give me the option to pull it up. I could use all the money I can get. Well, what do we got here? Okay, I'm gonna be really honest. Deadly Shadows did it better. I'm just gonna put that out there. Not only was the noise better, but it wasn't as tedious. I think this minigame would be better if I was using a controller, but I'm using a mouse. So I think that's kind of part of makes it a little more annoying because it's so sensitive. But even then, I still think Deadly Shadows lockpicking minigame is better. Yeah, I do like the skybox. I'll definitely say that much. Oh, there's a lot of guards, apparently. Iced drinks and beverages, pine and fresh.
You know what I miss? The sound of horse hooves.
Now you're talking. Been months since I've had a bowl of horse meat soup.
Market. Central Plex featuring Ligre Side. Is that in French? It's definitely not English. Ooh. That was a gnarly one. Okay, let's go see Basso. Basso is a name from the original series. This is his original fence, wasn't it?
I would have went for the pickle jar, Basso. A lot more weight.
Garrett. Shit. I see you still can't work a door. You don't come to see me, you don't write. I thought both you and Aaron had been killed in the mansion attack. Where the hell have you been?
I don't know.
You don't know. Fine. Forget it. Far be it for me to pry about where you've been for the last fucking year. I don't have time for this. Especially with the Baron's new duty on opium, thanks to this gloom sickness, not to mention the Thief-Taker General's black tax, squeezing us entrepreneurs.
If you got a job for me, let's hear it.
Are you sure you're up to it? Okay, so here's the gig. I need you to obtain a ring for me.
Getting married?
Never again, huh? You mangy bird. I swear one day I'm gonna have you made into a hat.
And lose the brains of the outfit.
I'm running out of fingers.
Good job, Basso. Good job.
Yeah, right. Belongs to a guy named Cornelius Greaves, one of those hoity-toity types who doesn't have any shit on his boots. Here you go.
What's the catch?
He's dead.
I'm a thief, Basso, not a grave robber.
Only recently deceased. My sources say he never took the ring off.
Doesn't seem much of a challenge.
Challenge? We'll be getting to him before the Carters pick him over. Rumor has it they've been taking bodies to that old foundry near Cinderfall. Crawling with the Baron's guards for some reason. Now, best way to that place is through the old chapel. And, don't screw this up, Garrett. Some of us still need to pay our dues.
You can't tax what you can't catch.
Yeah, get out of here. And you use the door? Please? Still, it's good to see you.
Did he say it's been a year?
I have something for you.
Basso often has side jobs to complete. Check with him regularly to see what he has lined up. Fair enough. Sounds cool.
Hear that, friends? It's the crows. A whole matter of them. Crying. They're singing the tale of Baron Northcrest, the tapper who locked us in this iron cage, all in the name of progress. Old Iron Boots aims to bury
Queen of the beggars.
I've something for all your nefarious needs.
Oh, yes. You certainly do. Tools and upgrades. Okay. A wrench. Reduce aiming time. Increase arrow damage. Quiver capacity. Damage taken. Well, technically I shouldn't need leather hardening, to be fair. Blackjack damage. And lockpicking quality. That might actually be worth getting with how annoying the minigame is. What's the point? Maximum focus. Reduce the cost of resources. Holy shit, that's really good. Increase carrying capacity. Broadhead and sawtooth arrows produce no sound on impact. Okay. Reduce damage taken from burning and traps. Reduce the chance of being hit by enemy projectiles. I think we should invest early. So it always pays to invest early, I'd say. We still have enough to get the lockpick quality, which I think is good. And then with the rest, we'll get water arrows. I think that's the play. Thank you very much. You've been quite the help. Powder in the barrel reacts to the triggered spark upon impact, creating a small burst of flames that can ignite some flammable materials. On impact, the barrel releases a noxious and suffocating gas that momentarily incapacitates the target, causing mild nausea and difficulty breathing. Cheap and simply made, the blunt arrow breaks on impact and is designed to interact with the environment at a distance without wasting more expensive options. Ooh, flash bomb, big boy mode. Restores focus. I actually really need that, to be fair. Choke arrow might actually be really good as well. I wonder if you can find these kind of items ambiently, or you have to buy them and there's just no finding them out in the world. Let's get a poppy. I could use some more focus.
Until next time.
Okay. G. Nice. So let's look at my objectives here. Get to the bank. Visit the Queen of Beggars. I wonder if we can miss quests, or just if we don't do them in time we'll be locked out. Hopefully not. Stone Market. Is that everything here? Let me see. Okay, I see now. So there are different sections of the city and there. Okay, that's good.
Need to stock up?
Are there zombies in this game? I might need more fire arrows if that's the case.
Our insides nicely proof.
Coughed up some shit in my time. Remember old Tully kept a collection?
Nah, that's not how it went. A quack was giving him 2 pennies each for a study, he said. If Tully really got hacking, he could make more than we were getting paid. You're gone.
Morningside Undertaker. So, are we burying any bodies today? Okay. Gotta remember they can relight torches. That might make water arrows a lot less OP if that's the case.
Gloomers bite off their tongues to make it stop. Some push in their eyes or their ears. Luck wants nothing to do with this city.
Chapel is pretty broken and busted. I'll give it to him. This is a really nice vibe in this area. Pretty much nailed it here.
The old chapel on Morningside. The court of the Queen of Beggars.
A wrench tool. Interesting. I guess I should get the wrench tool as soon as possible, or else I'll miss out on a lot of things. And what's over here? No old gods for the new city.
This week, the Baron toured the sites of the recently demolished chapels in Dayport. He expressed his hope to return shortly for the inauguration of the pipe houses that would replace them. While some historians expressed dismay at the reconstruction work, all were quick to agree that the city must move forward. Perhaps the buildings held historical significance, the Baron generously debated, but they must make way for the significance of the future. Truly, the Baron may be the third Norcrest to outlaw worship of the old gods, but the first to move beyond them. The Great Keep will ultimately provide power for the whole district. I don't like that. I think the fact that there was like just your average city watch, but also like the religious sects. It seems there's no such thing in this world. They've pretty much outlawed religion, which is kind of lame. I think different religions with the pagans and the Hammerites was really interesting and one of the more unique parts about Thief. To get rid of it and thrust it to the side just for your basic industrial revolution era story about class warfare is like kind of boring, honestly. How many times have we seen that type of story, I wonder?
It's a lonely night.
It's the best kind.
Garrett. You walk a path few would wish.
That's the only one I know.
Quite. You know what they say about me?
That you know everything that happens in this city.
Not everything. Just the important things. What brings you here? Seeking my counsel?
A year ago, I was at the Northcrest Mansion. Something went wrong. What happened to me? What happened to Aaron?
A year ago. Men who believed themselves to know best tried to control something they didn't fully understand for their own ends. The balance has shifted. We can all feel it.
That's your answer.
When my beggars found you after the accident, they thought you were dead. But you were not dead. So we healed your broken body and brought you from the city to keep you safe while we waited. But then, just after the gloom started, something began to wake you. It was time for you to return home. This city grows sick. It will tell you all in time, if you choose to listen. Careful, Garrett. There are worse things in the shadows than you.
Very curious. Donate gold to the Queen of Beggars to receive focus points, and use focus points to enhance your focus abilities.
Ah, Garrett. I knew you'd return.
Do you want to make a small donation? In exchange, I'll give you points to upgrade your focus abilities. Unfortunately, I don't have enough money.
Be careful out there, Garrett.
Also, I think it's another huge blunder on their part to remove the Trickster. The Trickster was such a great antagonist. Not only was he all powerful, but he was the number one driving force within the first game to move the story forward.
I think they were talking about the Baron. Is he the main villain? So he's kind of like a Karis-like figure, right? But he's not exactly like Karis at all. I'm kind of curious how they're going to handle this. I really don't remember the story at all. I just remember Insane Asylum. That was the most memorable thing for me. That's the only thing I can really remember from the game.
We've been hauling corpses since dawn. We just want this day to be done.
Did you hear this lazy gutter shite?
Consider yourself lucky you're pulling that card and not in it. Now move!
I've had my fill of cart rides. I'll find my own way in.
It's to dust. Well, I'm actually gonna save it here and continue tomorrow night. It's a perfect point to leave the episode off. But this game is a lot more grounded and less fantastical. And they've moved the more fantastical elements into the esoteric realm, where it's more like a sort of Cthulhu type thing where it's in the background and it's kind of unmentionable. Whereas in Thief, the original series, the magical aspect of society wasn't unmentionable, and in fact pretty much everybody knew that there were things out there that go bump in the night. And they've moved it from the front stage and put it more to like an unmentionable and unspeakable aspect of this world, apparently. At least that's what I've gathered so far. And I don't know how I feel about that, because one of the things that was the most interesting about Thief was the fantastical element mixed with like the steampunk aesthetics and the medieval fantasy type vibe. And this is more like 1800s vibe. That's what I've gathered so far. But yeah, it's this part. Catch you guys later. Have a good night.